Okay, so this is part 2 on, so you want to become a licensed property adjuster. So, like I told y'all before in my other video, I'm still working while I'm doing this video. Thank God that my phone not ringing. I done cut it off. So let's just talk about money here for a minute. And I got to read these emails while I am talking to y'all. But let's just talk about the money situation, right? Because that's the whole reason why you getting into this field, like you interested in it because of money. Let's get real. Me personally, I like what I do. But I also care about the money, right? I'm not doing this for free. I'm not doing this for free, right? Okay. Now, because if you're a licensed claims adjuster, you need the truth, right? And you need the truth from a person like me that's actually been doing it for a while. I'm licensed in many other states, as well as the state that I reside in. So I can literally do claims in the Midwest, the West Coast, the East Coast, the South. It really doesn't matter. There's only 3 states that I'm not licensed in, but I don't even care because that outweighs what I am licensed for, right? Now, usually most licensed claims adjusters do not make just a flat salary. It really depends on what path you choose, right? And so, what is she saying in this email? Okay. So really, a staff adjuster usually earns steady income, and just really just think about consistent pay, your benefits, your prediction on you can predict your hours usually. Now, independent adjusters get paid per claim. They're more flexible and more responsible. So a lot of times the independent adjusters, they take on contracts. And so they usually they usually find employment with huge companies, and they just do contract jobs. So they do it per claim. Then you have staff adjusters, which are, like I said before, with the staff adjusters, they usually earn steady income. So that's the people that are working for State Farm, Allstate, Progressive, Travelers. They work for that particular insurance company, right? The independent adjuster works for a insurance firm, okay? 2 different things. So stay with me. Staff adjuster works for the insurance company. Independent adjusters work for the insurance firm, right? Now, me personally, I do both. I need to do both. And then you have cat adjusters. They work disasters. So they work long hours, long volumes. They actually have the potential of earning the biggest amount of money, because the cat adjusters are actually going to the disaster. Like if you have a cat 3 disaster, that's pretty high, right? And that means that they're desperate to get adjusters out there who are qualified in that particular state or licensed in that state to get out there, to get out there, look at the damages, go ahead and estimate for it, and go ahead and start paying the insured the payout. So a lot of times those cat adjusters that go and actually physically touch the damages make a lot more money, because they're actually traveling and they kind of like on call. So once they go there, a lot of times the insurance firms or the insurance companies, because some insurance companies do hire cat adjusters, they pay more because you kind of like on call. And then on top of that, they're paying for your traveling fees, things like that, lunch, dinner, gas, if that's in your contract, right? Now, I've been a cat adjuster as well, but I was a desk cat adjuster. They make they make money too, pretty good money. But I just don't like to be on beck and call on a corporations, because that's just not my lifestyle, right? My kids aren't little, but for me, I'm not trying. You not gonna try me like that. But if that's what you like to do, and you trying to hurry up, make some money, you don't have no small kids, and you can travel like this and that and the third, then it may be good for you. But I'm just here to tell y'all, this is not easy money. So don't think, oh, this is easy money, because it's a lot of documentation, it's a lot of deadlines, decision making. Now, these are decisions that you're making based upon what information that the insured is sending to you, right? And you're making decisions on their lifestyle that may affect their kids, may affect their work life, may affect them, right? So you have to understand that it's not just a open and shut claim, because sometimes you close a claim and you have to revisit that claim later on down the line, later months down the line. So you got to understand, the adjusters who earn well are organized, like myself. I'm trying to be organized today, but I'm really organized, y'all, for real. So the ones that are organized, licensed correctly. So you have to be licensed, meaning you have to take the test. You also have to take your CE classes every 2 years or whatever. So you have to make sure that your license are up to date, right? And understand coverage and policy, right? You got to understand that. It's really not that hard. A lot of my videos, I'm explaining it, but if you want a realistic breakdown by my path, comment pay. Comment pay. And I'm going to go ahead and do part 3. This is part 2. All right, y'all, let me get back to work.